Have you ever felt like the entire universe is working against you? Like a cosmic punching bag beaten down by your own runaway thoughts and emotions? The struggle is real, my friends. Depression, loneliness, overwhelming stress. The mind can be a battlefield. And the worst part? We often feel like it's an unfair fight, us against the world. But hold up. What if the most important battle wasn't out there, but right here? What if learning to handle these powerful forces within, our thoughts and emotions, was the key to mastering life itself? In this video, we're going to unravel the mysteries of the mind and give you tools to take control. So, if you're ready to ditch that me versus the universe mentality and step into your power, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for a journey into inner peace and self-mastery. So why do we feel this sense of separation? Like we're constantly at odds with existence itself? The answer, according to Sadhguru, isn't out there in the world, but rather in the way our minds function. Our minds have this incredible ability to create stories, to weave narratives about ourselves and our place in the world. Unfortunately, the mind can often become a bit of a drama queen, painting a picture of conflict where there might be none. Let's break it down. Think about it. Even when you're utterly alone, you're still breathing the air around you, right? Your body is nourished by the food you eat, quenched by the water you drink. You're in constant interaction with the planet. But if your mind is busy telling you a story of isolation and struggle, the reality of your interconnectedness gets lost. Now, here's where the concept of yoga comes in. Forget those fancy poses for a moment. Yoga, at its core, means union. It's about recognizing this fundamental truth. We're not separate from the universe. Yoga offers practices that help bridge the gap your mind creates, shifting your perspective from me versus the universe to a profound sense of connectedness. Suddenly, those small challenges and disappointments, well, they still exist, but their power over you diminishes when you realize you're part of something bigger than yourself. All right, time to ditch that feeling of helplessness and reclaim the driver's seat of your own mind. Remember what Sadhguru said, when are you going to figure out how to manage your own thoughts and emotions? The time to start is not when you're old and gray, but right now, this very moment. Because mastering your inner world is the most empowering skill you can have. So, let's dive into some practical tools. Tool number 1, mindfulness. Think of your mind as a busy highway filled with speeding cars, your thoughts and emotions. Mindfulness is like setting up an observation deck above that highway. You're not trying to stop the traffic, but rather just watching it go by. Simple practices like focusing on your breath for a few minutes, noticing bodily sensations, or just observing the sounds around you bring that observer perspective. This creates a space between you and your thoughts and feelings. You realize you are not the traffic, but the one watching it. Tool number 2, journaling. Your journal is like a safe, private space to download those tangled thoughts from your head. Just the act of putting pen to paper helps organize your internal chaos. As you write, observe without judgment. Are there repetitive themes to your worries? Is there a voice of harsh criticism that pops up? Don't try to change anything yet, just become aware. Often, just the act of witnessing those thoughts on paper lessens their grip on you. Tool number 3, cognitive reframing. Our thoughts are like lenses through which we see the world. Sadly, those lenses can often be smudged with negativity. Cognitive reframing is like cleaning those lenses. Let's say a challenge pops up, and the thought is, I'm going to fail. Instead of accepting that as fact, ask yourself, is there another way to look at this? Could it be this is an opportunity to learn and grow? Notice how that simple shift changes the emotional landscape entirely. Remember, mastery takes time. Don't get discouraged. Be kind to yourself in the process. Every moment you bring awareness to your thoughts, you chip away at that feeling of being controlled by them. And that, my friends, is what freedom begins to look like. Now, here's the crux of the matter. The world is going to throw stuff your way. Disappointments, people who get under your skin, unexpected turns. That's just the nature of life. What makes all the difference is how you choose to respond. As Sadhguru brilliantly points out, the main issue isn't out there, it's right here within ourselves. This is where our friend Shankaran Pillai comes in. Remember his snail gathering adventure? While he was busy chatting up his old buddy, his problems, in the form of those snails, were literally crawling away from him. It's a hilarious example, but pause for a moment and ask yourself, how often do we do the same thing? We distract ourselves, blame others, avoid taking action, and then get blindsided when those inner issues we haven't dealt with come back to bite us. The powerful truth is this: you can't control the world, but you can absolutely take ownership of your own reactions. When you shift your focus from trying to fix everyone and everything to understanding and managing your own internal landscape, well, that's when the game changes. Instead of being a victim tossed about by the waves of life, you become a grounded surfer, navigating those waves with skill and a little less panic. Here's the thing about the human mind. It's like a magnificent double-edged sword. On one hand, we have the incredible gifts of memory and imagination. Our memories shape who we are, allowing us to cherish moments, learn from past experiences, and connect with those we love. Our imagination propels us forward, inspiring dreams, innovations, and the drive to make the world a better place. But flip that sword around and it cuts deep. We can suffer yesterday's hurts as if they happened this morning. We can conjure up terrifying scenarios about the future that might never come to pass. Sadhguru puts it bluntly: we're suffering our own intelligence. Think about it. How much anxiety comes from worrying about things that haven't yet occurred? How much heartache stems from reliving past regrets? We essentially become our own torturers. The good news? It doesn't have to stay this way. Just as the mind can be a source of suffering, it also holds the potential for profound peace. This is where those tools and practices we talked about become so vital. They give us a way to tame that magnificent but unruly beast inside our heads. Friends, we've covered a lot of ground today. From facing that feeling of me-vs, the universe, to understanding why our very own minds can be the biggest battlefields. But remember this: you are not alone in this journey. The struggle to navigate our inner world is a universal human experience. The path towards mastering your thoughts and emotions might not always be easy, but I promise you this: it's the most worthwhile journey you'll ever take. Each step towards self-understanding brings more calm, clarity, and resilience into your life. So, here's your challenge. Pick just one of those tools we discussed: mindfulness, journaling, or cognitive reframing, and commit to giving it a try. Start small, be patient with yourself, and watch how a simple shift begins to change everything. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with those who might need this message, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the mysteries and the power of your own mind. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and remember, you've got this.